What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Strung Out, and we're back with one of the two bonus tunes included on this special edition of Twisted by Design 1998, included in the Anthology Volume 1. Once again, shout out to Paulie. And as I said, before I already reacted to Bucko 9's Barfly earlier in this session, I did check online because I was curious. You know, the Bucko 9 tune was from the first half of the 90s, so it was possible it was a cover, but it's not. They're two different tunes, and as far as I can tell, the Strung Out track is an original tune by them, but not included on a proper album. I think it was included on like a Live and a Dive, which is one of the Fat Records series, as you see here, Live and a Dive. Does it say it? It doesn't say it, I guess, here, but that's what that... Oh, it does. It does, under the Subhumans. So, yeah. I'm familiar with that series, haven't heard the Strung Out edition. Nevertheless, curious to hear what the lyrics will be. I did, as I said, check online, and I noticed, like, with the first line that they were different. And it's like, okay, so they're different tunes. And again, I didn't see anything on the page that I was looking at for the Strung Out song to indicate that it was written by somebody else. So either way, I'll check after we listen. But yes, this is Strung Out. The tune is Barfly, and it's a bonus tune, a non-album track included in this expanded edition of their 1998 record, Twisted by Design. It's an amazing tune. It's interesting that didn't end up on a proper album of theirs. And yeah, one that, like, melodically at a couple points was reminding me of parts of Too Close to See. It just felt like there was some vocal slash melodic runs that had a similar sound. But either way, I love the changing tempos. The opening section had a bit like more of a metal sound. I know like they have a reputation for being sort of a harder edge punk band, a band that kind of has some, you know, metal percussion and other sonics. And I felt like in the first part of this tune in particular, that sort of side of their sound stood out. But yeah, again, I love the way the tempo changes sort of define the different phases of the track. I like the intensity of the vocals. A couple points in particular, like really leaned into it. Like one near the end, I think he was like literally saying the title, Barfly. But yeah, really incredible. Like I didn't catch all that much, but the bits I did catch sound like a personal journey, and like, you know, if I fall again, and, you know, there's clearly like a history implied there, but also thinking about, you know, what's going to happen in the future, and, you know, maybe there's this like pessimism implied there, but definitely felt like a life journey, which again, whether it's Matchbook, I like a great example we just listened to, where it's like there's a past there, a painful one, but he's trying to, you know, just cut that out and just move along, and, you know, just not let that define his life. It felt like this one ultimately had some sort of personal journey and narrative. So I will now quickly check out the lyrics. Shout out to Luca for being a feline cat, or a feline croissant, I should say. But yes, let's see. Okay, so the lyrics here. One more fix, just a little bit of that heaven I found crawling in the sun, sitting, waiting, calling me to indulge in this game, that'll set me free. Another wasted night, and here I am again. Promises remain just promises, and I don't know why. A moment of weakness is a moment of clarity. I feel like Paulie quoted that promises line at some point. A moment of weakness is a moment of clarity. That's interesting. I know what I want. Why fight the temptation when it's all you've got? When it's all I've ever known. So I give in to the old ways of the past to start this off. Once I drown myself, delivering from all I gained. Lies to myself won't seem to justify the means. I've got no time to listen to your good advice. I'm doing just fine down here, down on my own down here. I know one day this dance will bring me to my knees. I did hear that line. It's only a matter of time before I fall again, but that's all right. It's the little things in life that always mean so much to me anyway. So yeah, like, you know, just that experience of downing his sorrows in a bottle, even though people have better advice for him, and even though, you know, it would be good to actually try to move on, mean the most to me anyway. So what if I go with a little piece of heaven to take the edge away? Just like the living dead, I walk around this place. It's not too bad here, it really clouds over peace of mind. It really clouds over peace of mind I never had. I call it escape from reality. I call it looking at the world with both eyes open wide to the truth. So definitely more like on the nose about the concept of a barfly, and sort of in a, you know, kind of uncomfortable, like sad way. I want to be found smiling when I die here. I want to burn my eyes out on the sun. In heaven's basement, you're the ones that killed me first. Another endless night goes down. One more fix, just a little bit of that heaven I found crawling in the sun. Sitting, waiting, calling me to indulge in this game. That'll set me free. A moment of weakness is all I've got, and it's all I've ever known. Another wasted night, and here I am. So yeah, again, like more overtly on topic, or on title, and in a sort of heavy, like, you know, there's part of it where it's like you can sympathize with him saying like, hey, you know, at the end of the day it's my life, and, you know, I kind of live for these moments, and sure, someone from the outside might say, oh, but you're not really doing anything and whatever, and like even he's acknowledging, it's another wasted night, but that moment, you know, when I get that golden sun, you know, when I get that dulling of the pain, you know, that's what, you know, I live for that. So you know, it's like people will say, like, you know, smoking, it's like, well, I'll smoke until I die, like I'll smoke even if it kills me, and it's like, you know, on some level there's an irrefutable personal logic to that, where it's like, you know, if you're making that choice with your eyes open, and he's talking about it here, like, you know, that's just me being honest with my eyes wide open to the world, that's reality, that's not a delusion. So yeah, again, there's an irrefutable logic, but it is also one of those things where like he knows he's sort of broken and not going anywhere, and anyone in his life would surely be like, there's a simple, like at least possible solution here. Walk away from the drink, walk away from that, and see if you can sort of live a different way. But he said, I don't want to. So yeah, it's a heavy song. It's a really interesting one. So I'm now thrown into question whether Ghost Town is actually going to be a cover of the Specials tune. So I guess we'll find out. I'll check online before I react to it, just to make sure. Either way, I do appreciate once again Paulie sending the compilation, and there's more albums to go through after that. So we'll get through everything eventually. Let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.